on a beautiful, warm Saturday morning. And while I'm standing around here, ran into Lawrence, and he drove in this. And let me tell you, you got some attention when you rolled into the parking lot, Lawrence, so thank you. So, first of all, tell me what you've got here. What is this?
Well, this is a replica of a 1959 Porsche 356 Speedster.
Okay.
But I did it up in a Porsche 550 Spider type of style.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty fun car.
Yeah, because it's got that super low, super wide look to the whole thing. And it looks like a full race setup here in the cockpit. So, is this an original?
No, this is a kit car, and it was built for a magician here in Las Vegas named the Amazing Jonathan.
I love it.
And he passed away a couple years ago, and this was in really, really sad disrepair. It was concrete gray with blue seats, and it was kind of hideous.
Yeah.
So I decided to keep it kind of true to the original 50s look.
Yeah. So what's going on under the hood on this?
Under the hood, well, I bought it with a 1641 motor, which is probably all of 100 horsepower.
Yeah.
And I figured I would drive it and figured out how much horsepower I need. So I'm probably going to build a 2.1 liter motor in the fall.
Okay, so you're still driving the motor that was in it.
Yeah, it's really loud, but it doesn't have any power.
Yeah, but it's a really fun-looking car. I
It's
mean,
super fun.
And you're practically sitting right on the asphalt as you're driving around.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Do you feel that when you're driving it?
Yeah.
Oh, and I love the Speedster headrest on it too. Nice touch. So, okay, so why this car?
Why this car? I'm actually building a Porsche 917 replica right now.
Okay, so you're a Porsche fan.
Yeah, so that's like a $250,000 car.
Yeah.
And I had been waiting 30 months for the steering rack and some other parts. So that had been on hold for 10 months. So I needed other project cars. So I also am almost done with a 1952 sprint car that's street legal with big, huge fat tires on it. That's fun. And, you know, I've built about 20 cars in my life.
Okay, so kit car, still got the original motor in it. You're going to do some modification to that to make the car faster. Love the seats in this thing too.
Yeah, I had a local upholstery guy upholster the seats. I built the foams and the wood for it, as well as the seats. I built the tonneau cover. That's scratch built out of 40 thousandths aluminum.
Oh, nice.
And drilled out the emergency brake to save weight.
Yeah,
the
nice.
shift knob is balsa wood and mahogany to save weight.
What does this thing weigh? Have you actually weighed it? It must not weigh much of anything.
I don't know. It's probably 1,300 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty light.
Okay, so you like Porsches, obviously, because you got the other one going. Originally, where does that come from? I mean, if you're doing this, a lot of this work.
My mom sent me a postcard of James Dean 4 hours before he died on a postcard when I was at basic training in the Army.
That would do it.
She said, don't forget who you are.
Yeah.
And I had no idea who he was, but I told myself, someday I'm going to have that car. So I did have a 550 Spider from 1998 to 2002.
Yeah.
And just always loved Porsches.
Well, I can't blame you there. I've liked Porsches. I never owned one, never wanted to own one until I saw the new, what was it, 2019, the GT2 RS.
Yeah, that's quite a car.
Yeah.
That's quite a car.
I thought, man, that would make me want to buy a Porsche.
The Porsche philosophy is if you make it a third lighter and a third smaller, it should go a third faster. And it pretty much holds true.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And they're one of the only car manufacturers I know that have stuck with the rear engine, for all of these years.
It's been wrong for a long time, but they kept on refining it and made it right. The only problem with a rear engine car is once you lose it, no amount of horsepower is going to bring it back past a certain yaw angle.
Yeah. Now, is this an aluminum car? Or is it
It's fiberglass.
Okay, the whole body is fiberglass, except for the tonneau cover that you built yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around. Buckles on the front are a nice touch. Now, you said you working on another Porsche replica?
Yeah, it's a 917.
Yeah.
It's going to be done in the number 20 Golf livery.
Oh.
Just like the movie Le Mans,
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
You have to.
It's like,
Yeah.
like the law or something
Yeah.
like that. Okay, any other projects going on in your garage besides that?
I might make the world's first wide-body Porsche 917-30 and the Pink Pig livery. That's my next goal when everything else is done.
Okay, that's not a bad goal at all. So, well,
Of course, the horn would honk.
Yeah.
I mean, it would oink. It would sit a honk.
It would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that idea. Well, this is just a beauty. Like I said, well, I saw you roll in, and man, everybody stopped to take a look at this when you came in. Makes a beautiful sound. Maybe it's not so fast, but it looks great and it sounds great.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your car with us, Lawrence.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alrighty.